Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here along with Brandon Swanson, and we're here. I mean, football's over. We recorded our last football video. It's going up the same day that this one is, Brandon. We are now transitioning into college basketball, and I know what some of you guys are saying. Where the hell have you guys been?
Yeah.
Because we've had a great non-conference schedule. Well, the numbers show that you guys like college football a little bit better, so we had to finish up with college football before we got here. But we've got college basketball picks this week, 5 games. Usually we're going to have kind of Sunday, Monday, but this being in the middle of the week, we got to make do. Most of them happening this weekend. The first one, let's get right into it. A Pac-12 game. Brandon, this USC team, only one loss coming in. Does Stanford make it 2?
Ricky, I don't think so. I think USC definitely is going to use Sam Darnold's, big win against Penn State. They're going to use his momentum. This USC team. Outside of that, though, they've been really good to start the season. Like you said, just the one loss. I don't think Stanford will hand it to them. I think USC will get the win.
This USC team has surprised me this year. Did not expect a 14-1 start from this Trojan team. I'm going to go with them, especially because them being at home. And then if we go into the next one, this is a team you guys love. Brandon loves these kind of games. Rhode Island and Dayton. I'm going with the Dayton Flyers because I know kids that go to Dayton. So that's what I'm doing. I have friends that go to Dayton, so I'm going to pick Dayton. Go Flyers.
Well, yeah, you should. That's exactly what I would do. Yeah. I'm going to go with Rhode Island. Rhode Island actually pretty good to open up the season. Surprisingly, I didn't expect them in that position. You know, low in the rankings, but I'm going to go with Rhode Island in this one. I know they're on the road at Dayton, but I think that Rhode Island can find a way to pull out the win.
And then if we're moving right on, we got a Big 12 matchup. We're going to do keys of the game for a Big 12 matchup too, but TCU, West Virginia. Huggins, he usually has his boys ready to play, and they are going to be at home against the Horned Frogs.
Usually does. Didn't have them ready to play last night. They lost to Texas Tech, I believe, 77-75 towards the end of the game. Great game. West Virginia lost in that one. Number 7 team at the time last night, I believe. But West Virginia bounces back against Texas Christian University. I think that West Virginia, again, last night was kind of a brain fart. It's one of those games where it just you have a brain fart. They can't do that, though. You don't want to have too many of those. You're just getting into really to the meat of the season. You don't want to have any losses too early on in the season where you look back and go, well, if only we would have won that one, or look at it as a bad loss later on when you're doing resumes. So I'm going to say West Virginia gets this win, though.
Yeah, I'm going to go with West Virginia, too. We're not going to have a game like this, though, happen that went on between Kansas and Kansas State. No travels that should have been called travels that weren't, like Kansas had with their win over Kansas State. But
how many steps was that? 4,
that was about
5,
15.
6?
I believe. I don't remember who it was on ESPN said that even in Europe that would be called a walk. But we've got 2 games left. This one coming from the Big Ten. Wisconsin, Purdue. I'm going to go with Wisconsin. And what's interesting with the Big Ten this year, seeming a little bit weak this year. Usually they're the conference that everyone looks to where it's like, man, the Big Ten, they're the SEC of college basketball. Well, a lot of people this year thinking that Wisconsin, the only good team in this conference, Purdue going to give them a fight, but I got the Badgers on the road.
I think Purdue will give them a fight. I think that one thing that I continue to look back to with Purdue is the way that they played in that March Madness tournament last year. Really a disappointing way to go out. Purdue, I think they should have won that game, and unfortunately for them, they did not. They kind of collapsed there at the end. So I think that Purdue, it's something like that you always have in the back of your mind that fuels you for some of these bigger games. I think Purdue gets the win.
Well, and then our last one, Marquette, Villanova. I'll be honest, Brandon, I thought that Villanova was going to take care of Butler tonight as we're recording these videos. Thought they'd take care of them and we would get Marquette Villanova, who's going to get the upset here. But Nova lost and they're going to take it out on Marquette. So I was going to go with Marquette, but because Butler beat Villanova tonight as we're recording, got to go with Nova.
A win or a loss against Butler, Nova would have won this game against Marquette. I would have been picking them to win this game against Marquette. So I'm going to go with Villanova. They have been a team that has been pretty good this season. They're number one. Some people would say, well, they were number one. Some people would say that they're kind of a shaky, maybe not as strong number one. A lot of people still wanting to put Duke at number one, and that team certainly moving towards that spot. Duke usually does, especially around this time. They start to get and take their place in their throne of the number one seeding position. But Villanova has still continued to play some good games this season. I'm taking Villanova in this one.
Well, and this is where you guys come in. Let us know down below, who do you guys got for these games, and let us know what other games you're looking forward to this weekend in college basketball. I want to thank you one more time for watching this video, and as always, have a good day, everybody.